What is up, everybody? So today we're gonna do another live comping using the ARV calculator. If you guys haven't known about the ARV calculator, it is on my website eltonvargas.com, and then the ARV calculator, or the calculators if you want to get like the pro bundle, which would include also the complete rental one, which it goes over if you're looking at a property in terms of like rental. I do have like a must-watch video so that way you get a chance to know on how the ARV calculator, or if you're watching this educational video, so that way you can see how it works for free, and then decide to get it onto it, then by all means do so. So we're gonna do our daily spin the wheel, wherever it lands. We're gonna test it out, look at some live comps as of today. What is this, end of the month of November. So by all means, let's get started and let's see where it is that we're gonna land for today. Let's transition over here. All right, so for today, we are going to head over to Eugene, Oregon. All right, cool. Let's check out Eugene, Oregon. I don't know if Oregon is Eugene, Oregon. And what I like to do too is I like to look for the county. Let's see, Eugene, Oregon is in what county? Lane County, because that's what I always like to do. I don't like to go by like the name of the city. I like to go by the name of the county that the city is in, so that we can get like a better spectrum. And then as you can see, there is Eugene County, Lane County, but we're gonna focus mainly a lot in the city of Eugene. Now for here, whenever we're looking for like some comps or for some properties that might be on market, with an agent, that way we can get in touch with like agents if you do an agent outreach, or if you're an investor yourself that are looking into just buying like a property for yourself. For me, I like certain parameters. I like to do single families, active for right now. I like properties that are 1,000 square feet, and then the max build is 2005. Just because again, certain buyers, most of the buyers that I know are always looking for a fix and flip, or they like to hold themselves. So we're gonna try to see here, and then also let's look for some properties that have been sitting here for a while, so that way we can expedite the process of finding maybe some good deals. You never know, because we went from like 1,000 plus properties now to like 216. So that gives us a good sense of where we're at, and we're gonna start doing some newer ones. Let's see. I'm good with my arrows, so I can skip through these, look at the pictures. I've seen like hundreds of pictures, but with you guys, I'll definitely take it like a little bit slower. Another thing I like to do, this is a good one so far, so let's take it. Let me see, this one is right over here, close to like the city of Springfield. I was trying to see how far the airport is too. I know it's kind of weird, but to me, it's like I like. As you can see, Eugene Airport is all the way over here. So it looks like the people that are living over here have to make Kuwata Drive. I'm not sure if that's like a long drive. I don't think I'm in SoCal, so the traffic over here you can't compare the traffic as over there. So for them, it could be like a 20-30 minute drive, and then they're there. So this is a great property so far that we're heading over to. So we're gonna head over to the calculator. If you want to type in the address, you can type it, and then off the bat, we know the price is $225. Let's check out. It's a 3-1 1792. It has one car garage space, built in 1940, 0.3 of acres. Let's get a little bit more information. Let's see here. I just want to know if it has a basement or what kind of foundation it has. Foundation block concrete. All right, cool. No basement over here whatsoever. All right, awesome. Because some properties do have a basement, so that's the only thing. And then the square footage was 1731, I believe. 1792. All right, let's put 1792. All right. Again, if you're bringing like an offer to like the seller or to like the agent, you always want to pay like the closing cost of like the seller. So we're gonna leave that as 10%. If for whatever reason you wanna start off by saying that you don't want to pay it, but then as an incentive to your seller, you let them know like, you know what, Mr. Agent, I actually will be interested in paying your seller's closing costs. So the regular closing costs, if there's this a deal for you to keep, it will be between 2 to 5%. Honestly, I like to leave it at 5%. It's always best to go as high as possible, just so that way you have some room just in case you have any there's any issues of whatever, or there's extra fees or something with the title or escrow. But as always, I always like to leave it as 10%, which is off the asking price. Now over here, we got to look at some pictures. It's a two-level home. The outside definitely needs some update. Um, this looks, it's already a little bit slanted, so it looks like we got to change some of these panels as well too. Um, Nice backyard. Oh, we can see the backyard over here. We gotta remove that tree, all that. So we gotta do some work. The roof, there's some stuff that lands on the roof because of this tree over here as well too. Um, and foundation. This looks rock solid, so that looks really good. Um, Windows look. Oh, I thought this was like some type of insulation or something. Inside, definitely old school, like 1960s, 1970s wood over here. So we gotta update the walls, lighting, get like ceiling lights, take off the carpet, put some hardwood floor. Definitely update like the kitchen over here, um, as much as possible. And that's all the pictures we get. We don't get pictures of like the second level or anything like that. So it's just mainly the first level. Another thing I like to do is check Street Viewer, and so that way, because Street Viewer will give you like a sense of when the pictures were taken. As over here, it says Google 2022. So these are 2022 pictures. Sometimes, as soon as you move over, sometimes they could change. But what I'm looking for is like the neighborhood, seeing what the condition of other homes are at. As you can see, I see some new wood over here. And look at this, some black sliding. I don't like this. It could add like an extra window or something over here. But this is what I want to see. I want to see that there's some other projects going on around the neighborhood, as well too. So I'm gonna duplicate this tab in a second. And I'll explain to you guys why. Where did that 225 go? Oh, let me reset all these. Like it disappeared on me. All right, cool. And then now I'm gonna switch this to sold. I'm gonna start with 3 months, so that way I can know how quickly, how many homes are selling in the neighborhood. I want to know what's going on with that. 1592. So I need to find a home that's sold, that it's in the 1500 square feet. I'm gonna give some rooms. I'm gonna go 1400. So again, I'm trying to check the neighborhood, see what's selling around here. Oh, and the other thing I need to do is type in the zip code 97478. 97478. 78, right? Yeah. All right, cool. So as you can see, it's this whole section over here. And then our home project, where's it at? Over here. It's on 37th Street. I think I messed up. I moved it over too much. All right, here we go, 37th Street. All right, so no home sold over here besides this one, which is a 4. So nothing sold in the last 3 months. Let's check out the last 6 months. So it looks like there's more activity on this side and not on the side where our home is. So Area 51 Tattoo. So nothing over here by Tyson Park. Sold in the last 6 months. Let me see. Sorry, just my laptop is blocking. All right, cool. So yeah, there's nothing basically on this side. Um, And then anything sold in the last year, still nothing sold in the last year. So it looks like all the activity for a lot of the neighborhoods basically are in the other side of Main Street. So this Main Street is right over here in the middle. So not a lot of comps. It's all over here. So the way we're gonna do this, based on the square footage. So we're gonna go with the property info. Once with the property info, depending on the strategy that you're trying to do, if you're trying to fix and flip, this is how much you need to get it. If you're trying to wholesale, this is basically what a possible contract that you need to get it under. For repairs, it is definitely gonna be a good amount of repairs. I'm gonna go high park of about $45 a square foot. So it's going to give us a total expense budget of $80,640. If an investor is needing to look for it, I need to find an ARV based on what they're asking for. If I want to get like I'll say like 15% profit or 15 to 20% profit, then this is the ARV that I need to look for. So right now, when I was looking for comps, I needed to find comps close to that. Close to 393 or basically 395 or 394. Or if we were to get it under contract at the asking price or the possible buying price, our possible ARV needs to be 289. So our ARV needs to be between 290 and then 394. That's what we need to look for and see what it is that we can find. And so far, there's zero activity on this side of the Eugene city, and there's more activity over here on this side. And if we start looking over here, let me go back to like the 3-month period. The closest one, I need to change this to 1400 to 2000. As you can see, like all of them are like way over here. So there's not a lot of activity. This one is 2700. Why are you showing me 2700? This property sold for 335, but man, that's no activity whatsoever. So this could be it's off the bat, it's already like a bad deal because there's no activity whatsoever. Sometimes Redfin will show you at the bottom like comps, comparables. As you can see, it says that there's 1,000 square foot home that sold in July, which is A. B, there's one for again that doesn't help out when our this one is a good match, but look how far it is. It's all the way over here by Jasper Road. That sold in September for 572. Then we have D. It's a little bit closer, but only 900 square feet home. So in all reality, again, sometimes forcing yourself to making a deal is not really going to work. So let's try to find a different property for us to look at. So that one's not going to work. Oh, look, you want to buy a castle. No. Let's see over here. No. If I'm seeing high prices, this one, growing grass. Okay. Minor updates. Okay. Not bad. Yeah, this could be a good possible opportunity right here. And then I'm gonna close this one out. I'm gonna make this. Do I need to change the zip code? No, I don't. It's the same zip code. Let me see, where is it located? Over here by 126. So right over here. And then we're looking at a 3.2 1217. So let's go back over here. Let's change the square footage. 1217. 3.2. They're asking 340. So a little bit more than ours. 340, 1217, 32. Again, he's trying to wholesale. That's our asking price so far. We pay the seller's closing costs. Let's check out the property. So far, it just needs light repairs. Take off this, the popcorn ceiling, update, continue with the flooring, make it all wood. It does get cold over there in Oregon, I would say. Definitely update like the kitchen. And then get some more lighting. It's a great kitchen. It just needs a little bit more lighting inside of there, honestly. I think it was just probably like they got a cloud or something that was blocking it. Let's check out update. You can definitely update the, if you want to update the chimney, definitely update the bathroom, get rid of those boob lights, and update the floor, kitchen. Yeah, maybe you can do some work in the backyard, just clean it up like a little bit. Yeah, so this is gonna be like some good light repairs, nothing too crazy. This could be around $30 a square foot for like repairs. Is good, and it's 1217, so we're gonna spend about $36,000 on some updates. Um, just to, again, to like just update it real quick. This could be like a good rental in all reality. And let me adjust the parameters over here. It's gonna be 1,000 square feet all the way up to like 1,300, or actually that's 1,200, 1,500. Sorry. And see what's sold over here. What sold in the last 3 months? Nothing. 6 months. I do have this property that sold for 265. 1,056.31. It sold in October, so that's good. Um, this one looks a little bit more modern. Yeah, has that. They did like a green look. They didn't update too much of like the kitchen. It sold for 359. This one again, it is a little bit more updated than ours. Right over here, same thing. Just update like the color schemes a little bit, so it's just a lot of painting, and just try to make everything synchronized. Maybe update like the bathroom, take off that paper wallpaper. And then next one right over here. This one's a little bit newer. Here we go. It is on the other side of Main Street, because again, our comp that we're looking at, it's right over here by B Street, and then our wait, why is it popping up B Street like that? 52nd place and B Street. Oh, right here. So our comp is right over here. And this one that we're looking at sold for 356. So it sold at $250 a square foot, which is what they're asking for at the moment, basically. That's what they're asking for. Let's see, $279 a square foot. So that's how much we need to sell it for. But this needs updates. So let's check it out. So 340, 221, 20%. As you can see, 492 to like 335. We found a comp that sold for like 356, already good, well updated. So you can see that I'm not sure if it's like a vinyl. Yeah, that's a vinyl flooring. Gray walls, updated kitchen. This is not granite countertop. This is like the wood like countertop. It looks like. I think it is granite. It does look like granite countertops. I don't think it's real. So this is like a good rental, as you can see, but this is selling for like 356. So again, this home cannot sell for close to that same asking price. This has to be sold for a lot less. So let's say we sell it for that asking price. Again, for some, honestly, for some reason, this could be a good rental. It all depends on what your investor is looking for. So, and if an investor was to look at this, we find the ARV of 356, and finding just one comp doesn't really justify it. You need to have like a good like 3 comps, maybe 4. I don't know if this road, it's like I don't know if this road is like a freeway over there in Oregon, or is more like a path. Let me check it out. Oh yeah, this is a highway. Yeah, we're not crossing no highways. If an appraiser were to come in, they will not cross a highway just to find comparables whatsoever all over there. So they gotta stick on. They gotta an appraiser's gotta stick in the same neighborhood, like right over here. Maybe cross Main Street, but most likely they won't. So yeah, this is as an investor. As you can see, you were to get it on the contract as a wholesale at 221, but we have the conservative buyer, which will buy it at 223 for a $2,000 wholesale fee, or an aggressive investor who's going to buy it at 212 for a fix and flip deal. They pay like all the closing costs. They'll get like their profit. They'll get a little bit more. So you do have room to get like a $10,000 wholesale fee in here, as you can see, because again, based on the repairs. So the way this gets calculated, this ARV gets calculated, is going to be the purchase price, the closing costs, the repairs, plus like their profit invested into it. So those are all the parameters that are applied into the ARV. And then of course you want to, if there's some room based on that, then you're able to add like your wholesale fee. But these are based on the numbers, or we need to buy it as we need to buy it close to like 40% off from what the seller is asking, just because that's what it is. Now, if we were to, if honestly to me makes more sense on finding like a buyer that will hold, then now you have a little bit more room. So your wholesale fee could be 221. Of course, the agent's gonna be like, that's way too much of a low ball offer. But again, you just have to justify, well, I'm seeing a fully updated property over here, updated walls, updated trims. They didn't change the boob lights whatsoever, but they did update like the floor, the walls, the kitchen, the backyard as well too. So, and it has like a huge backyard and a shed back there. And there's no garage, but there's a driveway. Um, and yeah, and look, it has an expensive coffee maker too. But you just have to bring your justification over to like the agent. Look, this is what I'm seeing over here. If what else you're seeing, I'll check it out and see if it makes sense. But I'm looking for basically other investors like in the neighborhood, and I'm not seeing anything. It's a little bit further out than expected. Um, so this is what I'm justifying based on that whatsoever. So whenever an agent is giving you like some comps, make sure they don't just give you like updated comps. Make sure they're giving you like some shithole comps, so that way you know what those shitholes were sold for and what the new ones are for. So it should, for on their side, being an agent, they should have a total of like 6 comps, 2 or 3 that are like bad comps, like complete destroyed or like need update homes, and then 3 fully updated homes that are currently renting or are currently fully updated whatsoever. And then just go from there. But those will be the prices if a investor will purchase it. Again, being a hold, they go a buyer who's going to be holding and renting this property out. Again, you have some room. You have a $10,000 wholesale fee and a 40,000. But again, you have to get it close to these prices, the actual purchase price that your buyer will end up buying it for. And again, there's a middle ground, something that you can work with, somewhere in the middle where you're making some money, that your buyer is making some money, a good amount of money into it as well too. So it all really depends from there. So it's all about negotiating, but again, you have to back up your negotiations as well too, especially if you're doing like some agent outreach, and just go from there. So hopefully this helped out, give you guys like some insight. I know there wasn't like a lot of comps, but that's what the calculator is meant to do. It's meant to give you like a range of where you need to be looking for, and then bam, once you find something that best fits your comp. Don't try to push over any property and then try to make it and force it a deal. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Not everything is going to be a bullseye. Not everything is going to be a perfect shot or even a close shot. So it's always just trying your best, negotiate the best, and have proof to back it up to like the best that you can. But any other questions you guys have, just again head over to my website at eltonvargas.com, and again head over to the calculators, so that way you can get access to the calculators. Right now for the holidays, there is a coupon going on for 50% off holiday 23, before the year ends. Maybe next year it'll be holiday 24, and then you get access to the pro bundle, 50% off on the pro bundle too, which includes the complete rental, and again includes the ARV calculator from there. And again, you guys can see some of the actions, hence this video as well too, for some of the cons. But head over to the website, or if you want to do a more one-on-one sessions, you can head over there as well too. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Anything else you need from me, just reach out to me.